Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shivam Sharma and in this video I will share a list of connectors which can be used in your IELTS writing as well as in your speaking task. So let's get started. So first of all, when you have to give your opinion, basically in your IELTS speaking task, there are very common words which are used by students. For example, words like yes, well, basically, generally. These are very common words. So instead of these, you can use, in my opinion, I would say, basically you can start your answer with this. For example, if an examiner asks a question, so don't simply say yes or no, you can use, in my opinion, I think, in my view, from my point of view, I would say, it seems to me that, from my perspective, it appears that, according to me, I believe, I suppose, I feel. As far as my views are concerned, I would say, if you ask me, I would say, the way I see it, to begin with, well, in most cases, so these words can be used instead of simply saying yes, no, definitely, generally. This looks very common. And when you will start using these words in your IELTS speaking, definitely your band score will increase. Use connectors. The next is when you have to give any example. So instead of simply saying for example, you can use to cite an example, for instance, to illustrate, such as, in other words, namely. So use these words instead of writing for example. The next is comparing. For example, when you have to compare two things in your IELTS writing task 1 or task 2, even in your speaking task, you have to compare. So instead of writing simply to compare with, you can use these words. Words like similarly, similar to, in common, likewise, in the same way, at the same time, just as. So these words can be used when you have to compare something. The next is contrasting connectors. These are the most important connectors which are used in your IELTS writing task. You can use in your speaking too, but in writing task too, these plays a huge role in increasing your band score. So you can write, however, on the contrary, although, whereas, while, on the flip side, alternatively, though, on the other hand, otherwise, nevertheless. So these were some of the contrasting connectors which can be used in your IELTS test. Use these to increase your band score. The next is generalizing. When you have to generally give your answer in an IELTS speaking task and you have no word to start your answer with, so you can use these words. Generally, overall, generally speaking, in general, it seems to me that, all things considered, I would say, I believe, on the whole, since, because, basically. So when an examiner asks a question like, do you watch movies? So don't simply start your answer by saying yes or no. Use these words or the words which I told you earlier. So the next is expressing connectors. Basically when you are fully agreed with the examiner's point of view. For example, if an examiner asks a question like, do you think your home place is a good place to live? So instead of saying yes, you can use these words. Words like certainly, undoubtedly, of course, no doubt, definitely, without any doubt. Okay, so use these words instead of simply saying yes. Next is showing cause. When you have to cite an example related to cause, for example, due to this, this happens. So instead of writing that due to which, you can use owing to, because of, for the reason that, due to which. These words can be used when you have to cite a cause. The next is partial agreement. When you are partially agree with the examiner's points of view, so you can use these words. To some extent, I do agree. Almost, in a way, more or less, I would say, use these expressions. The next is showing effect or any result. When you have to show any effect or any result, you can use these words. Words like therefore, thus, thereby, as a result, consequently, eventually, hence, resultantly, due to which, owing to which. paves the way, for this reason, so, because of this. So you can use these words when you're showing any effect. Paves the way can be used to cite a simple example. You can simply say, smoking is injurious to health, which paves the way to major illness. Means paves the way means which leads to. So you can use these words when you're showing any effect or any kind of result. The next is sequence connectors. This can be used in your IELTS writing task 1, task 2 and even in your speaking task. So you can use firstly, secondly, thirdly. The process commence or initiate or begin or starts with. You can use these 4 words: commence, initiate, begin, start. The next is in the second process, in the second phase, in the third phase, in the fourth phase, phase or stage, you can use these words. Simultaneously means at the same time. When 2 things are happening at the same time, you can use simultaneously. Meanwhile, before, after, at the same time, after this, after that, afterwards, finally, eventually, lastly. In the following step means in the next step. First of all, as soon as, following this, during this, during this time. Okay, so these words can be used in your IELTS writing task 1 and task 2, but especially in task 1, basically when you have to compare data of 2 to 3 different things. For example, firstly the data was this, but in the next year they show gradual changes. So instead of writing simply words firstly, secondly, use these words. The next is adding information. When you have to add any information, so don't simply use and, use these words. Furthermore, in addition, moreover, similarly, as well as, besides, also, moving ahead, moving further, probing ahead, apart from it, apart from this, first and foremost, not only this but also, along with this. So few can be used in your IELTS speaking and few in your IELTS writing. So words like apart from it, first and foremost, moving further, moving ahead, probing ahead, this can be used in your IELTS writing task. So from next time, don't use and, use these words. So the last is conclude. When you have to conclude your point, you can use these words. To summarize, in conclusion, finally, to conclude with, in short. In short looks a little informal, so don't use in your IELTS writing task, use it in your IELTS speaking test. So these were some of the most important connectors for your IELTS writing and your IELTS speaking tests. From next time onwards, use these connectors instead of writing simply and, yes, firstly, secondly, use these words. Connectors play a huge role in increasing your band score, so don't ignore connectors. Use connectors in your IELTS writing and in your IELTS speaking text. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you have any kind of doubt, you can tell me in the comment section below. Thank you.